not too sure how it's come about.
Right.
Sort of had some shortening nerve issues or something, like thickening of the hand. It's not carpal tunnel or anything, but like nodes getting trapped in the sheath inside my hand.
Yeah.
Trapped nerves in my elbow, and now my shoulders are doing the same thing.
All right. Okay.
Just hard out pain in different areas. So if I, if I put any pressure on my arm, like here,
Yeah.
that's excruciating through the top
Wow. Okay.
and down inside.
All right. So you've not knowingly injured them in any way.
No.
It's just sort of crept up on you.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And I think it's like nerves or some shit.
All right. Okay. Cool. Let's see if we can fix that. Cool. So what happened for me years ago, so I mean I was a bank manager. I used to be the training manager for Lloyds Bank for the north of England, so I looked after everywhere between Birmingham and Leeds, all the way up to Scotland. Really responsible job, loved my job. Started seeing dead people. Made the mistake of, well, I told my first line manager that I'd started seeing dead people, and he was like, oh, that's amazing. Told the second one, and he reported me to personnel. I had to go speak to the regional manager, regional training manager, and explain myself. Anyway, I wanted to leave. I loved my work at the bank, but I wanted to leave because I wanted to explore what was possible working with spirit. I had no idea then that I'd end up doing this. So there's a lot of tightness in here. Just feel, everything feels tight, doesn't it? Just going to get you guys thinking about, you remember Grandma and Granddad and maybe growing the veggies either in an allotment or down the bottom of the garden, or the greengrocers, our food. There was a lot less variety than we have now. We ate seasonal food, although it wasn't sprayed with all the chemicals and the pesticides it is now, yeah? And we've really got to get back to that. You can't, it's very hard for you to be healthy in this body if you're putting in here, pesticides. Really is hard. When you go over to the UK, one of the things you notice over there is as you go into the supermarkets, it's all ready-made meals. People aren't cooking. Yeah, they're just buying something ready-made. Yeah? And the more processed the food is, usually the more sugar and salt it's going to have. And so if we want really healthy bodies, we've got to start putting into our bodies minerals from the earth, which is through our fruit and through our vegetables. God bless.
£10 from Tesco for a bottle of wine, a starter and a main, and a dessert.
That's not bad value, is it, eh?
No, you can't go past it.
Good advert for Tesco's there.
Sainsbury's, they're all doing it.
They're all doing it. They're following Marks and Spencer's. They're ready. You've all you've got to do is microwave it. I've never been a fan of microwaves. No, I'm not even a fan of frozen food. But it's not as bad as the microwave stuff. So what's happening in our bodies is there's thoughts in our head, and then those thoughts get reflected in our body as feelings. So if you're thinking a good thought like, yay, I've got this is easy, the chemistry in the body feels great. But if you're thinking, oh my God, I've got so much to do, I can't cope, I'm feeling overwhelmed, the chemistry in your body is going to feel not so great. And your body is constantly listening to what broadcast your head is playing. And sometimes you're watching a movie, it's a high action movie, adrenaline's coursing through your body, and your body thinks that's for real. Yeah? Wonder how many of those anxious teenagers have spent the night watching high adrenaline movies. Because if you've got adrenaline pumping through your body, what do? You run, you jump, you climb, you use that energy to fight off the attacker or run away. But if you're watching a movie sat on a sofa, that adrenaline then is in your system, and bingo, you're feeling anxious. Of course you are, you just watched a movie. Let's put adrenaline in your system. Yeah? Most people take better care of their cars than of their bodies. It's true, isn't it? Yeah? Now what can you feel happening at the moment?
Good amount of heat through there.
Yeah?
And on the other side, I've got a full run of energy right down into this hand.
Excellent, that's good. So we're made of energy. Everything's made of energy. And when you start joining the dots, when you understand that you're made of energy, everything's made of energy, you start to understand that you start to affect things. And if a big enough group of people got together with a pure intent, we can change a lot of things. We can change. One of the things, some people don't like Donald Trump. Some people in England really do like him. I don't know much about him because I actually don't trust the media. And everything I know about him I've got from the media. You see what I mean? Yeah. But I do believe that if we pray for our world leaders that they become enlightened, we'll be in a better position. So we need to pray for all our world leaders that they become enlightened. Right, just try moving your arms and shoulders, see how that's feeling.
Yeah, good.
Pretty good, yeah, and try your hand out where you've got that.
Yeah, that's going to be an issue.
You've still got an issue there, right? Okay, so rest it down, see if we can get right the way down to there. So when you get pain anywhere in your body, think about what pain is. I can't give you a cup of pain, can I? Can't really photograph it either. So what is pain? It could be trapped energy, could be not enough energy, not enough blood flow. It could be that two bits are pressing against each other. There's different things that could be causing pain. Yeah, just try that hand out again, because he's doing that to my hand. And rest it down again.
So it's getting trapped, but there's no pain.
Yeah. There's no pain yet. Pain is the teacher of last resort. So things start to go wrong in your bodies and you sort of ignore them, hoping they're going to go away. And then one day you wake up and that thing hurts you, whether it's your back or your knee or your shoulder. And then you give it your awareness. But the thing is then, usually we trot off to the doctors, sit down in a chair and say, doctor, I've got this terrible pain in my shoulder. Yeah? Giving away our power, because we know how it feels. The doctor will ask us questions. How does it feel? When does it start? Is it worse when this happens? What kind of a pain is it? But all we need to do when something is painful is take our awareness into that area. As you take your awareness into that area, you are immediately bringing energy in. That in itself sometimes is sufficient to clear a thing. Other times you might need to see a healer. They will bring up more awareness in. Right, and again, just try that hand.
Just getting freer.
Getting freer, cool. Each time they're taking you up to the shoulders, the problem's in the shoulder as much as it's feeling weird in the hand, the problem's in the shoulder. Now the beautiful thing that can happen at these events is you can be sat in the audience and you can get fixed sat in the audience. You don't have to come out the front. Whatever it is you want fixing, you can just ask. Because these beings are invisible, they work amongst us, and they're here to help humanity at this time. So what happened for me 25 years ago, I awoke spiritually. I was told what was happening to the earth. That wasn't so good. And I was given a few things to watch for. And one of those things is your 5G. Another one was Fukushima, which is still a major problem on the planet, but it's not even in our newspapers. But it's a major, major problem, that one. Right, how's that feeling?
It's just, there's no pain, but it's still catching.
It's still catching in there. Right, I'm just going to bring my chair around to get the bit that's catchy.
There's no pain at all.
No, but you can feel it. It's almost like juddering, isn't it?
Yeah, it's catching.
Cool. Rest it down. Cool. So this leg is taking energy out. God bless. New Zealand is one of the 2 safest places on the planet, so good luck being in New Zealand. Canada's the other one.
Yeah, awesome.
Excellent.
Thank
Cool.
you. Yes.